Hi everyone, today we'll discuss one more problem on Laplace transformation, second shifting theorem. The problem is based on second shifting theorem. What the statement says, if the Laplace transformation of f of t equal to f of s, then g of t is equal to signum function f of t minus a when t is greater than 0, 0, it's 0 when t is less than a. Then Laplace transformation of g of t equal to e to the power of minus as f of s. Now we are solving the problem on second shifting theorem. This one. Okay. Now let's go. So f of t, let f of t equal to cos t. What is the Laplace transformation of f of t? Laplace transformation of cos of t. What is cos of t? S by s square plus a square, 1 square, we calling f of s. That means s by s square plus 1. Now, so second shifting theorem, what it says? If Laplace transformation of f of t equal to f of s, then Laplace transformation of g of t equal to e to the power of minus as f of s. F of s. So what is our a here? 2 pi by 3. So therefore this can be written as what, e to the power of minus as. What is our a? 2 pi by 3. Yes, f of s is s into s square plus 1 square. So e to the power of s into e to the power of 2 pi by 3 s divided by s square plus 1 square. That is the answer. One more problem we will do. Find the Laplace transformation of g of t, where g of t is defined, as sine 2t and 0 signum function, 2t when t lies between this, and this is when t is greater than 0. So what the problem is there? Laplace transformation of g of t. What is Laplace transformation of g of t? E to the power of minus 0 to minus infinity e to the power of minus s of t dt. So now our function is, how function is going? Our function, total function is 0 to infinity, but at pi it is a break. The function is breaking at the pi. That's why we call signum function. One function having two faces, e to the power of minus st g of t dt plus pi to infinity e to the power of minus st. Let me write down one step, g of t dt, g of t dt, g of t dt. So this, so here it is 0 to pi. This is pi to t. What is 0 to pi? Integration 0 to pi. 0 to pi e to the power of minus st. And what is our function? Our function is sine 2t. Our function is sine 2t. Plus pi to infinity e to the power of minus st. What is our function? T is greater than pi. 0. 0 into anything is 0. So this becoming 0. So our problem is left with 0 to pi e to the power of minus st sine 2t dt. This we have to go. Before going to this, we know that from intermediate, e to the power of ax sine bx dx equal to e to the power of ax by a square plus b square into a sine bx minus b cos bx. This is the formula. We are using this formula here. So e to the power of minus st by a square plus b square. A is s square plus 2 square into a is 2. So 2 a is yes, not 2 s. A is s into sine 2t minus 2 cos 2t. So limit of integration is 0 to pi. So upper limit minus lower limit. Substituting upper limit. E to the power of minus s pi by s square plus 4 s into sine 2 pi minus 2 into cos 2 minus e to the power of t is 0, 0 in 0 by s square plus 4 s into sine 2 into 0 minus 2 cos 2 into 0, 0. Sine pi is 0, cos 2 pi is 1. So this is minus 2 e to the power of minus s pi by s square plus 4. Here also sine 0 is 0, cos 0 is 1. Cos 0 is 1. So this is minus. So this is 0, minus of minus is plus. E to the power of 0 is 1. So this is minus of minus plus 2 s square plus 4. After this, can we simplify if anything? Denominator is same, so right. So 2 common, 1 minus e to the power of minus st. 2 common, this thing. That is Laplace transformation of g of t. G of t is the signum function. That's it. See, Laplace transformation of g of t, this is given. So the function is splitting, or one function is becoming two, one interval is becoming into two interval. Interval is at 0 to pi, pi to infinity. We have written this 0 to, why we are doing this? Because one function is having two faces function, signum function. So when 0 to pi, it is sine, so we have written sine. Pi to infinity, t is greater than pi, it is 0. So this is gone, we are not seeing. This is from the trigonometry you have done integration. From the integration of trigonometric function, we got this result. We are using the result, substituting upper limit and lower limit and simplify. That's it. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe my channel and